Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're reviewing the S.H.Figuarts Super Saiyan Vegeta Dangerous Pride. Now this is the 3.0 Vegeta that we've been waiting for some time. Technically the Dragon Ball Daima Adult Vegeta is also a 3.0, but Daima figures sort of sat in a weird, awkward in-between moment where they're not exactly the standard that we'll be getting going forward, but had the articulation of the new 3.0 figures, just like body type and like general bulkiness of the figure wasn't quite there yet. So this one is like the proper introduction of 3.0 for Vegeta molds, and it is a long time coming. Now this is Vegeta representative of his time in the Android and Cell saga, where he was first mastered Super Saiyan, and hopefully one day we'll get an actual bulky Super Vegeta, because I think that'd be really cool. I love that particular look of Vegeta, small but bulky, just looks really cool, even though it was his most short-lived Super Saiyan form. Just really iconic, especially if they have like a final flash like effect and a really, really aggressive shout. I think that'd be nice. Anyway, this is his, when he's mastered Super Saiyan. He also comes with alternate boot parts to indicate exactly where he is in this arc, and it's pretty cool that they've finally done that. The only other time that they've done something like that was with the 1.0 Super Saiyan Vegeta and the premium color Vegeta, where they had boots, like the boot detail was different between both of those figures. Now, taken out of the box, here's what Vegeta comes with, and it's a pretty good loadout for a standard figure. So we get the figure itself, we get 4 faces, an alternate windswept hair sculpt, we get folded arms, a bunch of different hands, as well as the swappable boots. This is probably the best standard loadout Vegeta has ever gotten, and probably will ever get. It is also very close to his regular standard loadout, because usually he always comes with folded arms, bunch of hands, and very similar faces, but having the windswept hair and the boots is a nice touch, again, with the standard price point, because he's only going to be, something like, 4,000 yen in Japan, $70 Australian, probably like $35 in the US. It's like really great that this is what the standard price point gets you for general release figures going forward, because this will be probably re-released constantly, and it'll be fantastic. But taken out of the box and put on display, here is Vegeta, and he looks fantastic. Again, sharing a lot of similarities with the Daima mold, but bulked up a bit, so he is much more representative of Vegeta of that time, and looks great. I've heard some complaints about his faces not quite reading as Vegeta. They look close enough to me, especially since a lot of the other S.H.Figuarts Vegetas have wildly changed his face and art style. Like, a lot of the Namekian ones were sort of capturing him at that point in time. The 2.0 Super Saiyan Vegeta, the Awakened Super Saiyan Blood one, looked fairly close, but some of the shape wasn't quite there yet, especially with the hair design. So it's really hard to get an actually accurate Vegeta, and for this one I'm happy enough with it, so I don't really see any issues. There's not a lot of paint on the figure, which is fine. That's sort of normal with S.H.Figuarts these days, but what is there is nice. All of the face detail is good, and there is some subtle shading on their hair, which gives it a little bit of depth. Something else that's cool is that this particular Super Saiyan hair color matches with the 3.0 Goku that they released, so it is nice to have some consistency with the Super Saiyan hair, because sometimes they do change them between figures. Sometimes they give metallic sheens, sometimes they do heavier shading, sometimes they do less shading, sometimes they change the actual shade of yellow completely. So it is nice to have that consistent amongst them. Here he is next to the 1.0 and 2.0 Vegetas, so you can sort of see how he stacks up. The premium color 1.0 Vegeta had a different hair color anyway, and the Awakened Super Saiyan Blood Vegeta has a different hair color to the original 2.0 Vegeta as well, but this is sort of representative of how the body's changed and the styling changes, and it's nice that this is the shortest of the Vegetas, really matches how he should be, general stature-wise, at least in my mind. Here he is next to the Daima Vegeta, and you can see what I meant about the bulkiness of the figure. And next to the 3.0 Goku, so these ones match perfectly, and I really love the height difference between them. Now, for posability, he's got a ball joint in the head and neck, allows for some really good movement. He can look up fairly far as well. It's similar to the setup that the 3.0 Goku has for his head as well. Arm can rotate all the way around. He can butterfly in a bit. The chest is soft, so it allows for some pretty nice movement. There's an upper arm swivel, bend at the elbow, and ball hinge at the wrist. I wish the bend was just a little bit more, but it is fine. He's got a ball joint in the chest, which allows for some decent crunching. Not a lot of side to side. I've seen some mods where they sort of clip off some of the sides of his armor because it is still detailed underneath all that, and it just opens it up more. He's got a waist swivel. He can do the splits that far. He can kick forward and back that far. He's got an upper thigh swivel, bend at the knees, and a pivot at the ankle, which is fantastic. Finally, we've got it, because the 2.0s and pretty much every Vegeta with boots up until this point has been awful with articulation, and he's also got a hinge at the toes. So finally, we've got good lower body articulation for a Vegeta, and it's fantastic. For faces, he's got this smirking face out of the box, which looks nice. He's got a serious neutral face. He's got a teeth clenched angry face looking to the side. And he's got a mouth open shouting face. Again, all of these expressions I think look really, really good, but I've heard some criticism that it doesn't quite look like Vegeta. To me, I think it does, and I'm very happy with them. And again, these faces are compatible with his windswept hair. It's not super dynamic, it's sort of like a subtle difference for the windswept hair, take it or leave it sort of thing, but like, it's nice that it's there, and it does add just a little extra layer to some of these poses, and you can get this figure into some nice poses. I was really, really happy with it. Get into all the promo shots, no issue whatsoever. He's just a dream to pose up, and the aesthetic just looks nice. I'm really, really pleased with it. The only real gripe that I have is with his folded arms in particular, and it's not how they look. Like, consistency-wise, it looks really, really good, and they're pretty easy to swap in and out. But it's my copy in particular has some really bad paint on it. They're just massive overspill of the white all over his blue jumpsuit, and I just don't like it. That's a bit of a shame. Part of me wants to get another one just to fix this, but it's really poorly done, and I hope that if I get another one, it's not nearly this bad. And also swapping out the boots is super easy. It's just like a simple plug system, and it was really, really easy to do, and to reverse it as well. I was a little worried about mixing up the feet potentially, but they actually have different plugs for each foot, which is also a nice bonus. So yeah, just a really, really solid figure. Really, really like it, and I'm glad that this will be the standard going forward, and we are also getting a normal state Vegeta with this body type, so that'll be cool as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all next time. Oh hi, I didn't see you there. As you can see, I'm hard at work making new videos for the channel. Now, while I'm happy with where the channel is right now, I could use your help. By liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel, it helps out the YouTube algorithm and recommends my channel to more people. So if you like any of my videos, please let me know, it really helps out. And if you liked this one, please let me know too. It means a lot to me, and I really, really appreciate all of you guys.